guys. Hey. Guys, get your minds out. God. They're giving me that look now. Hey, y'all. So, funny story, guys. Past 2 days have been so fun. So freaking fun. We were supposed to stream yesterday, but, you know, God had other plans for me. We were supposed to play Stellasora yesterday. We are doing that today. But I want to let you guys know. If you were watching Michi's stream, you probably heard me come in and out of her stream, like, sounding like I was gonna jump out of the window. Yes. So I don't know what the fuck happened, but like the floor of our house, there's this one part with the pipe that goes in from the AC unit to the furnace in our garage. It was like frozen and wet, right? And so I was like, oh, this is like interesting. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Rubbing me.
Dude, you have to stop wording it like this. I swear, I can hear that one guy that clips my shit out of context clipping this shit out of context.
Thank you. I'll do you next after.
Girl, go do your stream. Go talk about how you're living in a pipe bomb.
Pipe bomb. Yeah. So, guys. Oh my God, Glenn, thank you so much for the 50. I also want to let you know, everybody, today I am ill. I am sickly, so I may not sound as bless me, excited about today. Oh my God, I'm gonna die. Michi, I'm gonna die. You're gonna have to take over my sponsor for today. Thank you, Glenn, thank you so much. Dude, it's okay. We've been hanging out so much. We're basically fused into one. So like, it would work. Oh my God, it's happening.
It's our cat girl OSHI, Numi.
I know.
Life,
When I sneeze, I sneeze like 15 times in a row.
Having a good day.
Yeah, so like, don't mind. The Noombas are used to it. Oh my God. Look at my tissue box. It's so over. Yeah. Anyways, where were we today, y'all? Where were we? So our house is always at a beautiful 69, right? And it hasn't been because the AC has been fucked up. And then I tried to call the AC guy to come over to fix it, right? He comes over during Michi's stream, and the guy's like, so, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, this is not a good thing. And I was like, right. And then he's like, you know, it sucks because this was so easily avoidable. And I was like, right, cool, right. And then he's like, yeah, it could have just been solved so quickly. and I was like, okay, you're dragging this out. This must be really bad. And then basically what he does is he pulls out the air filter, which, surprise, y'all, I didn't know about. But I guess neither did the previous homeowners. Yeah, so basically, he said that the previous homeowners didn't change the air filter or anything for years. And because of that, it caused a blockage from the furnace to like go up into like the AC box or some shit that would like lead into the pipes. And it just made it so that the AC unit was an ice block. It was just frozen because there was nothing going through. And then he was looking and he's like, yeah, you know, while I'm here, I want to let you know that all of this stuff right here and here and here, that's supposed to be outside of the house, but they built it inside the house, which next to this water heater, if something goes wrong when you try to turn on the heater, that's a pipe bomb. And I was like, oh, pipe bomb. And he was like, yeah, pipe bomb. And I was like, pipe bomb. And then he was like, yeah, and there's this thing right here that if something goes wrong here could cause carbon monoxide to like escape into the house, which could cause you to die and also trigger this right here, which is pipe bomb. And I was like, oh, pipe bomb. And yeah. Basically, the furnace that we have is like from the 1960s or some shit. And the AC unit and stuff is new, but they just worked it around so that they didn't have to pay like $20,000 on a whole new furnace. And unfortunately, I happened to be the victim here that had to deal with it. So I said, this is so crazy because the house inspector guy, before he sold me the house, said everything was okay. He said it's a little bit, it'll have to be replaced in a couple years, but it should be fine. He's like, no, there's a difference between okay versus safe. And I was like, right. And what a lot of these previous homeowners do is they just want to sell the house. They don't want to pay an extra money. They just want to sell the house. So then they get an inspector that comes in and they ask them what they need to do to make it so that it's okay sell. And then they basically just built this fucking concoction. It said period. Yep. House inspector got paid off. I hear that there's a lot of corrupt house inspectors. Could have been mine. And yeah, so he said, yep, but all you need to do is clean this filter. There's no mold. That was the one good news. No mold. I think we would have been able to tell if there was mold in the house because I wouldn't be here with us today. I would have died because I'm definitely allergic to mold. But I survived. Type shit. And so when he said that, I was like, wow, good news. And then he's like, I would recommend just getting a whole new furnace. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just have a fix the shit so I don't create a pipe bomb. Luckily, that's never been a concern for me because I don't turn on the heater ever. So I turned it on in the entire time I've been living at this house once. One time. I turned it on one time and that was it. And I turned it off for like an hour just so that the temperature in the house could be a little more warm. And then I was like, okay, that's good. Because I like it to be cold. But it's been really hot. And one of the problems with this is if you're used to one type of weather and then you get whiplash from another weather type, it's over. So the second that the house changed like temperature drastically and went from like 69 to like 70, 80, 75, 80, I got sick. I'm like just sitting in this heat like, damn, it's gonna happen, isn't it? It reminded me of Coachella. I don't remember when I told Michi, but I was like, Michi, I gotta tell you something. I'm feeling a little icky. And she was like, oh, fuck. And I was like, yeah. Ah, fuck. But it'd be like that sometimes. Still tried to fix that AC because he said all I needed to do was get a new air filter and let the AC box thaw out because, it was ice. We let it thaw out. It just won't turn on now. Now it is just not turning on now. And I had to go Karen mode on the AC people. And I was like, hey, it was fine when he was here. Now it's like not fine. And then they're like, oh yeah, we can send somebody over. And then guess what? This bro had a sick day too. He died too. He said, you know what? I'm going to go down with you, girl. We go down together. He had one step at the NHQ. And he said, I'm done. I need a day off. He couldn't even do it. It was too much for him. But yeah, that's been my day. It's been fun.